Welcome back to the NASCAR Heat 2 Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final race of the regular season championship. Right now I'm about to do race 26 of 33. I'm going to be doing Chicagoland Speedway in Chicago, Illinois for the running of the NASCAR Xfinity Series. So as you guys can see, there's only one race left until the round of 12 playoffs begin. So far, I'm currently the leader in the playoff standings, with more points in front of Brendan Poole. But it's not just that. Blake Cook is currently in the lead with 866 points, with only 2 career wins. So this is what the point standings look like. So right now, Blake Cook is currently leading for the final race of the regular season championship. This is finally it. As you guys can see, we finished top 10 at Richmond last week. We just need Chicagoland, which will be the final race of the regular season championship. Then Kentucky begins for the round of 12 playoffs. I am actually looking forward for this, to be honest. It's actually been quite a journey. I am so ready to wrap up the regular season championship under my belt. I have to say, it's been one of the craziest Let's Plays I've done, especially with that first race at Daytona, which ended up with 5 big ones, and of course, 4 cars went up and over. So the Daytona race ended up with one of the most craziest accidents ever in NASCAR Heat 2. But we are live in Chicagoland Speedway, the final race of the regular season championship. It all comes down to this. Remember, a whole different winner shakes up the playoffs here. Who knows? What if Eric Jones gets out of the playoffs here? With drivers who have 1 career win under their belt, they can be out of the playoffs. Like, for example, Matt Tiff is out of the playoffs. Daniel Hemrick is out of the playoffs. Harrison Rhodes is out of the playoffs. Mainly everybody who claimed their first career win is out of the playoffs here. So as you guys can see, we're going to be doing practice, but we're not really going to be doing practice. We're going to be doing qualifying and, of course, the race, just so that way we can just get this race over with here in Chicagoland. Before I get started, as always, make sure you guys subscribe, comment, and share, but most importantly, turn on that notification bell to receive any of my future videos or content throughout my NASCAR Heat 2 journey. So we are in Chicagoland, the final race of the regular season championship. We're going to be doing qualifying first, just to get used to this track a little bit. We usually always skip practice. The only times I really did practice was back in the road courses, which was Mid-Ohio, Road America, and Watkins Glen. For this matter, we don't really have to do practice. All we need to do is qualifying, and that'll be all. So I'm gonna be going to qualifying to see how this race is gonna just to see where I'm gonna be starting at and see what happens here. And also, just a quick reminder, I set up the AI difficulty to 103 AI difficulty, so it is going to be a little bit harder just to get this game, so that way we can get some very good competitive game into this, so that way we can get some very competitive racing here in Chicagoland. So 103 is the AI difficulty. So yeah, let's get qualifying started and see where we'll start. Coming off turn 4 to complete this warm-up lap here at Chicagoland Speedway, as we are underway here in Chicagoland. Coming off turn 4 to complete qualifying here at Chicagoland Speedway. Let's see what's it going to be. 38th place, 31.540. We're going to be starting about the third of the midfield. Cole Custer in the 00 is going to win the pole for today's final race of the regular season championship. Alright guys, we just completed qualifying. I am actually looking forward for this race. I hope things don't shake up as we are progressing on this final race of the regular season championship. I am actually excited. There could be some drama coming in. Who knows what can happen here. So who knows what can happen here in NASCAR Heat 2. Remember, it's the Let's Play started off with one of the most craziest chaotic races. Think about it, there was a lot of big ones. The first race ended up with 5 big ones. The Auto Club Speedway ended up with 2 cars going up and over. Myself and Cole Custer. So let's see how this final race is going to play out here in NASCAR Heat 2. Let's get this started. Alright guys, on a beautiful, gorgeous afternoon here in NASCAR Heat 2. Green flag is in the air. We're underway on the final race of the regular season championship. Coming off turn 4 to complete the first lap here in the final race of the regular season championship, I believe Cole Custer is going to lead the first lap here at Chicagoland Speedway. This is basically a drafting race, so let's see how this race is going to play out. Remember, this is basically like Atlanta, but in different ways. Except it's more intermediate than Atlanta. As we're about to complete lap 2 already here at Chicagoland Speedway. 20 laps in stage 1, 22 laps in stage number 1, as I almost went around, but somehow I was able to save it, but I'm still pretty sideways. But I do end up saving that car, and we are still green here at Chicagoland Speedway. My goal is to not cause too many caution flags. That will be my goal for today's race. So hopefully I don't end up causing too many caution flags. Remember at Richmond, too many caution flags, which ended the race pretty early. So my goal is to not cause too many caution flags here in NASCAR Heat 2. Considering this is the final race of the regular season championship. It all comes down to the final race of the regular season race. So far we are in 23rd since we started 30th, so we gained about 7 spots since the initial start of this race. As I'm gonna make it 3 wide on Michael Annette and Eric Amoroles. I'm gonna clear them for the 21st spot here in Chicagoland. I'm surprised we didn't wreck, but thank God there's no caution here in Chicagoland. As I'm gonna make a pass on Matt Tiff in the 19. Remember, he's out of the playoffs, so he needs to win this race if he wants to be in part. So that way he's eligible for the playoffs. But it just comes down to this. A whole different winner can shake up the playoff standings. So far we have 3 career wins under our belt. So far I won the first race at Bristol, which was the day race. and then I won the Food City 500 not too long ago, and then I won Darlington, which was pretty easy to be honest, and I was able to conceive my third career win in this Let's Play of NASCAR Heat 2. Right now, guys, I am thinking about uploading a new NASCAR Heat 2 Let's Play. Probably I'm going to be starting the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. We're probably going to be doing that since we do have experience with NASCAR Heat 2. So after this season, I'm thinking about starting NASCAR Heat 2 Monster Energy Cup Series action. This time it will be 36 races. So it's going to be quite a long one. That one is going to be 3 races longer than the NASCAR Xfinity Series. So I can't wait for that. So we're going to see how this Xfinity Series plays out. My question becomes, can I get my first career championship race ever in NASCAR Heat 2? We're going to find out, but right now we are still seeing what we can do in this regular season finale here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, as I'm making a pass on the 33 of Brandon Jones side by side for the 13th spot here in this race, as I'm starting to catch up towards the pack here in this race here at Chicagoland. It feels like the sun is going to be setting here in this race, but not really. It is going to stay afternoon, and as I'm going to make a 3-wide pass on Kevin Harvick and Eric Jones. Both Kevin Harvick and Eric Jones have career wins. But like I said, things can shake up. Brendan Poole is trying to get his 4th career win of the NASCAR Heat 2 Let's Play. He's been dominant throughout the season. But let's see how this race is going to play out. As I'm going to try to make a pass on Brendan Poole. Currently with 4 career wins under his belt. Here I come, trying to make a 3-wide for the 7th spot on Daniel Suarez and the 7th of Justin Allgaier. $11 laps complete here in this race here in Chicagoland. I really can't tell what the series is all about, but I will put it in the description below so that you guys can know exactly how this race was play out. I don't know what the name was called, but it just said NASCAR Xfinity Series. So I will put it in the description below so that way you guys can know exactly what we're racing for. So far it's been caution free for at least 12 laps here in Chicagoland. Already 10 laps to go here in the first stage here at Chicagoland. It's been caution free as I almost went around off turn number 1 here in Chicagoland. Pretty good story here in this race. I have to say, I must confess, we actually have a pretty clean race here at Chicagoland Speedway. As I'm already in top 5 since the start of this race, after starting 30th place. As I'm gonna trying to make a pass on the 16 of Ryan Reed. He also has a career win under his belt here in NASCAR Heat 2. So anything can happen here in this race. I believe that's William Byron who's in the lead here at Chicagoland. Blake Cook, the current points leader, is in this race. He's currently in 2nd place. He's trying to claim the first race of this final race of the regular season championship. Anything can happen here in NASCAR Heat 2. Blake Cook is currently leading. Ty Dillon is up to 3rd place, and the 9 of William Byron is in the lead here in this race here at Chicagoland. As I'm going to try to push Ty Dillon in the 3 car to the lead here in Chicagoland. Here comes Ty Dillon for the 2nd spot. And it is William Byron who's in the lead here at Chicagoland. We're about to hit 16 laps complete here at Chicagoland. And it is William Byron who's in the lead here at Chicagoland Speedway. William Byron has a very long lead, but I'm trying to catch up to him so that way I can lead my first laps here in this race. But most importantly, trying to gain my 4th career win of the NASCAR Heat 2 Let's Play. We're going to see what happens here. 5 laps to go here in stage number 1 here at Chicagoland Speedway. Have a massive run on William Byron in the number 9 here in this race. Trying to catch up towards William Byron as I'm going to try to make it stick here in this race. Here I come, trying to make a pass on William Byron for the first place here at Chicagoland as I'm going to clear the 9 of William Byron for this lead with only 4 laps to go here in stage number 1 here at Chicagoland. Remember, I have at 103 AI difficulty, so it is quite difficult. As I'm going to hit the wall just a little bit, as I really hit that wall just a tiny bit, as William Byron is back in the lead here at Chicagoland. With 3 laps to go here in stage 1. It's been caution-free for at least 19 laps here at Chicagoland. But look who's catching up. Blake Hook, the points leader of the NASCAR Xfinity Series championship mode. As I'm going to get real tight off the corner, but I should make a stick here in Chicagoland. 2 laps to go here in stage number 1. As we're about to complete lap 21, 21 laps complete. Here we go. 1 lap to go here in stage 1 here at Chicagoland. It's been caution-free for at least 21 laps here at Chicagoland. William Byron is trying to claim his stage win here in this race, as well as trying to get some playoff points so that way he can remain eligible. Down the back straightaway for the final time here at Chicagoland. Off turn 4, I don't think I'm going to be able to make a stick. And at the line, William Byron is going to win stage 1 here at Chicagoland as I will get 2nd place. Blake Hook 3rd, Ty Dillon 4th, Cole Custer, the pole sitter 5th. And rounding up the top 10 will be Ryan Reed, Daniel Suarez, Tyler Reddick, and Brendan Poole, and Eric Jones will be the 10 drivers to claim stage points here at Chicagoland. No one is going to be pitting under this green flag condition here under this first caution for the stage break. It's been clean for stage 1. Let's see what stage 2 has to say. Green flag back in the air here in the final race of the regular season championship. As I'm gonna get a jumping restart here at Chicagoland. But William Byron is gonna come back to take the lead here at Chicagoland. But behind him is the points leader Blake Hook. This stage is about 3 laps shorter, so it will be 18 laps in stage 1 here at Chicagoland. Here comes the 11 of Blake Cook to try to take the lead here at Chicagoland. As I'm going to try to give him a push as Blake Cook in the 11 is going to take the lead here at Chicagoland. As I'm going to hit the wall just a little bit. Don't want to make too much contact on these drivers because I know how loose it can get. Remember, no drivers has gotten into the pits, so there could be potential green flag pit stops. So who knows what this race can do. We are in 7th place as the 20 of Eric Jones makes contact with me here at Chicagoland. Ty Dillon has trouble. Looks like he saves it though. We are still green here at Chicagoland. We are in 7th place after getting 2nd place in stage 1. So far, no drivers are in the pits here at Chicagoland. It's been caution free for at least the majority of this race. Here comes William Byron in the number 9 in the pits here at Chicagoland. Looks like the green flag pit stops are underway here at Chicagoland. Here comes the 48 of Brendan Poole trying to make it 3 wide for at least the 2nd place. As I'm going to hit the wall pretty significant as I'm going to go around by Tyler Reddick, but the caution does come out for the first time here at Chicagoland. We were basically going to go underway under the first green flag pit stops of this race, but turns out we did prove it wrong here in this race. So it's going to be William Byron and the 28 of Dakota Armstrong who will lead the first lane here at Chicagoland. Green flag back in the air here at Chicagoland. Oh, I'm gonna hit the apron. I'm gonna go around. Yup, I knew it. Oh, big hit. Second caution of the day here at Chicagoland comes out. I'm gonna have to pit definitely because of my car being significantly damaged. As the second caution comes out already here at Chicagoland. The second caution for cause, the 3rd caution of the day. Here we go once again, green flag back in the air here in the final race of the regular season championship. Whoa, the 00 Cole Custer got loose on Ty Majeski. Six laps to go here in the 2nd stage here at Chicagoland. I thought we were going to go caution free in stage 1, but turns out we are not going to stay at caution free here in this 2nd stage. So not a lot of drama here in this race in stage 2. Stage 1 ended up with no caution, so that's actually pretty good. Here comes Eric Almirola making it 3 wide on trying to get some help from him. Three laps to go here in the second stage here at Chicagoland as I really got sideways as I'm gonna go around once again, but somehow I saved it as Brendan Poole almost gets around, but he saves his car and we are still green here at Chicagoland. Here it comes towards 2 laps to go here in stage 2. Off turn 4 through the line, 1 lap to go here in stage number 2 here in the final race of the regular season championship. Stage points will be rewarded after this lap. Down the back straightaway for the final time. I am trying to catch up towards Brad Keselowski for the final paint spot. As Brad Keselowski trying to make a late move on the 33 of Brandon Jones as stage 2 has complete. Brad Keselowski is going to win the final paint spot here at Chicagoland as who wins stage 2. William Byron is going to sweep the first 2 stages here at Chicagoland. This time with only 56 laps to go. Hopefully there won't be too many caution flags. Alright guys, do you think what's going to happen here in the final stage? Here we go, green flag back in the air on the final stage of the regular season championship here at Chicagoland. Pretty good restart here in this race as we are making some spots here. Look who's right behind him. Daniel Suarez. He already has 2 career wins under his belt. Can he get 3 career wins? That's the question. Suarez save it. He's gonna hit that wall. Whoa, my goodness gracious. Caution comes out. I believe that was because of Daniel Suarez going around. As we are once again under caution here at Chicagoland. To wrap up the final stage, my goal is to not cause too many caution flags. Green flag back in the air here in this race. We are halfway through the final race of the championship, of the regular season championship. Look who's right behind him. Tyler Reddick in the 42. He's trying to get his first career win as well as a trip to the playoffs to defend his championship hopes. I don't even know how many points he has, but he has a pretty good advantage to get his first career win of the NASCAR Heat 2 Championship Mode Xfinity Series. We are in third place here at Chicagoland. As I'm gonna once again trying to make a pass on William Byron in the number 9. Trying to take the lead here at Chicagoland as I'm gonna try to clear him. But it is still not clear. Side by side off turn 4. Who's gonna lead this lap as we're bumping and banging? I believe it's gonna be William. Myself is gonna lead this lap here at Chicagoland. Trying to clear William Byron for the lead as I'm gonna get real tight and loose off turn 1. I'm going to try not to make too much contact with Tyler Reddick in the 42 as I'm going to give him the lane so that way he does not have the chances of wrecking me here at Chicagoland. Tyler Reddick is trying to get his first career win as well as a trip to the playoffs to defend his championship proposal. As I'm going to get real sideways off turn 1. William Byron continues to dominate this race with only 43 laps to go here in the final stage. Since that first caution of stage 3, we've been caution-free for at least for the most part. We have 5 cautions so far in this race. Really, Ryan Reid, why would you do that? Caution comes out, thank goodness. Oof. I believe that is the 6th caution of the day here at Chicagoland. I'll tell you what, guys, my voice is a little bit off today. It feels like it's gonna lose, but here we go once again. Green flag back in the air here at Chicagoland Speedway with only 39 laps to go here in the final stage here at Chicagoland. I'm going to try to take the lead here at Chicagoland, but look who's right behind me, Brendan Poole, as I really got sideways off turn number 2 here at Chicagoland. But it is William Byron continuing to lead here at Chicagoland. I'm going to try to push Brendan Poole, but here I come, trying to make it 3 wide for the lead. 3 wide for the lead, but here comes the 11 of Blake Cook, trying to make it 4 wide for the lead. It's not going to work, but around we go. William Byron, after dominating this race, the big one happens here at Chicagoland. Brendan Poole trying to make it 4 wide for the lead. It never plays out off turn 4. That usually never works. We were 4 wide off turn number 4 here at Chicagoland. As we are once again gonna go under the green flag back in here. Not a lot of damage though, not even engine damage, so that's good. With 34 laps to go, Eric Amarola, you gotta move out of the way, please. Thank you. William Byron, after dominating this race, he gets caught up in the wreck after going 4 wide. We were literally 4 wide for that first place spot. William Byron was sideways off turn 4. "33 laps to go here at Chicagoland Speedway in this final race of the regular season championship. Brendan Poole, with 3 career wins under his belt, he is currently in the lead, trying to claim his 4th career win. After William Byron was in the lead, he's currently in 6th place. But he can recover here at Chicagoland. Remember, this is the final race of the regular season championship. So it all comes down to this. It could be a same winner or it can be a different winner. Here comes the 9 of William Byron, is now in 5th place here at Chicagoland. Remember, he got caught up in that 4 wide wreck. We were literally 4 wide off turn 4, and then that's when caused a melee, and that's what ruined William Byron's day. But he is trying to recover after dominating the majority of this race. Here comes William Byron in the number 9, who was in 4th place here at Chicagoland. Remember, he dominated this race, so he is trying to recover quickly here at Chicagoland. I believe he's trying to get his 2nd career win. I have no clue, to be honest. My tires are becoming a concern right now, but we are still in about the 50 range. So we are just fine here at Chicagoland, as we are already close to the 3rd lane of this race here at Chicagoland. Single file right now, Brendan Poole is currently leading the rally here at Chicagoland. He's trying to claim his 4th career win, so that way he can still keep eligible for the playoffs. I believe that's Ty Dillon trying to make a pass for the lead here at Chicagoland Speedway. But look who's right behind him, the 16 of Ryan Reed. Man, my tires are becoming very sore now here at Chicagoland. With 27 laps to go here in stage 3. Ty Dillon is now in the lead here at Chicagoland. I believe he has a 1 career win, as William Byron was slowing down, but I saved that car. We are still green, but I believe this is for green flag pit stops. I might as well just pit with them. Don't go around, don't go around. Let's go. Oh my goodness. We were just about to hit the pit stops. I was sideways off turn 4, but I saved the car. That basically means green flag pit stops are underway here at Chicagoland. Green flag pit stops are underway here at Chicagoland. We are currently one lap down as the green flag pit stops are continuing to go underway here at Chicagoland. I thought we were going to go under caution here, but somehow we were able to save it. But we have to be extremely careful with these drivers, because these guys are literally in the pits. I really had to slow down just a little bit just to do that. We are still one lap down here at Chicagoland with only 23 laps to go here in the final stage. More drivers are going to be going, more drivers are in the pits as we completed the second round of green flag pit stops. "22 laps to go, but I believe it's 21 laps to go, whoever the leader is." Why did green flag pit stops even happen in the first place? I don't even know why we had a green flag pit stops late. But you know what they call it? It's the final race of the regular season championship, so anything can happen with only 21 laps to go for me, but 20 laps to go for the leader. Remember, there could be cautions coming out, so we got to be extremely careful when it comes to caution flags. Here comes the 19 of Matt Tiff, who claimed his first career win earlier in the season at Daytona, so he's trying to get some spots in, as I'm going to make a pass on Michael Annett, and here I come trying to make a pass on Matt Tiff for the 17th spot with only 20 laps to go here in this race here in the finale of the regular season championship. Who is leading this race? I have no clue. 19 laps to go here in this race. We've been caution free at least for the majority of this race. Whatever it is, we need a caution because right now we are one lap down. I have to say, it's a little bit stressful on this final stage here at Chicagoland. It's been, I mean, it's been pretty good. Like, not a lot of cautions whatsoever. Only six cautions, only five cautions in this race, or is it six? I think it's six cautions. So we've been caution free for the majority of this race, so that's actually pretty good. But we definitely need a caution as we're hitting 15 laps to go for the leader and 16 laps to go for myself. Dakota Armstrong is in the lead here at Chicagoland. This is a big difference. That was Dakota Armstrong who's leading this race. He's trying to get his first career win. Remember, I don't know if he's eligible for the playoffs, but he's trying to get his first ever career win in this season. So it's Dakota Armstrong who's in the lead here at Chicagoland. He has a strategy built in, so he's trying to claim his first career win. Let's see what happens here, but I don't know if he's eligible for the playoffs because he's been finishing around the last place spot, so he's trying to get his first career win under his belt. As I'm currently in top 10, ninth place here at Chicagoland. Dakota Armstrong is trying to steal a win here at Chicagoland. This is a big thing in this finale of this regular season championship. This is really a big difference with only 13 laps to go here in the final race of the regular season championship. I know I keep saying reason why I'm saying regular season championship because this is basically the final race to become eligible for the playoffs. So that's why I'm saying regular season championship. We are in ninth place here at Chicagoland as I'm going to get real loose off turn 3, off turn 4. And the caution comes out. Dakota Armstrong is going to be pitting under this green flag condition. What a crazy turn of events. I thought Dakota Armstrong was going to get his first career win, but somehow the caution came out. So that is tough break for Dakota Armstrong. We have 14 cars on the lead lap here at Chicagoland. I might as well just pit here so that way my tires can be just fine. You know, I just want to have a good smooth race. Now there are 15 cars on the lead lap, 15 drivers to determine this race. Green flag back in the air here in the final race of the regular season championship. The question becomes, could this be the final restart? We're about to find out. We're in 4th place, but look who's leading, Blake Hook. He is in the lead in the point standings, but I'm in the lead in the playoff standings, but he's trying to claim his win, so that way he gets 3 career wins, as I'm going to make a pass on Daniel Suarez. We cleared Suarez. Now it is a fight for me and Blake Hook. Come on, don't ruin it though. I'm having such a better race than the previous tracks we've done, so pretty good for the most part. 5 laps to go here in this race of the final race of the regular season championship. Blake Hook has a pretty strong lead, but remember the caution can play out, so it's not over if a caution comes out. As I'm trying to catch up towards Blake Hook. Off turn number 4. We're about to hit 4 laps to go here in the final stage. But as I'm gonna try to take the lead here on Blake Hook for the regular season championship. I am trying to get my 4th career win of the NASCAR Heat 2 Let's Play. But look who's running 3rd place, Daniel Suarez. But look who's running 4th place, Cole Custer, the pole sitter. He was in the 30s a while back. Could he get his first career win to become eligible for the playoffs? We're gonna find out. 3 laps to go here in the final race of the regular season championship. As I have a pretty good gap on Blake Hook. Down the back straightaway here in Chicagoland. I'm amazed how fast this race is. This race is pretty fast, but also one of the best races I've done. Not even a lot of caution flags, but here comes Daniel Suarez. 2 laps to go here in the finale of the regular season championship. We're gonna find out what happens. So far, I'm trying to get my 4th career win here at Chicagoland after starting 30th. Remember, the caution can play out, so we got to be extremely careful when it comes. Here we go, guys. Off turn number 4. 1 lap to go here in the final race of the regular season championship. We're going to see what happens here. Down the back straightaway for the final time after starting 30th. One of the most cleanest races I have ever done in NASCAR Heat 2. Off turn 3 here at Chicagoland. Down off turn 4. And I will win here at Chicagoland Speedway as I win the regular season championship here at Chicagoland. That caution came out on the last second for Dakota Armstrong, who led laps. The caution came out. That was basically the final restart as I'm gonna get my 4th career win of the NASCAR Heat 2 Let's Play. What a good race, I have to say. But who claims the regular season though? Oh, what a race actually. That was actually really good. Here is what the top 5 looks like. Cole Custer, after in the 30s, he gets a 4th place position. As I'm going to claim my 4th career win of the NASCAR Heat 2 Let's Play. We are going to be in 6th place in the point standings, 4 career wins. But this is how the playoffs is going to be. But look at that, guys. 4th career win of the NASCAR Heat 2 Let's Play. Oh my goodness, what a race. I have to say that was one of the cleanest races I have ever done. William Byron, after leading 47 laps. Not bad for him. For me, 30th place after starting at 30th place I started. But tough break for Ross Chastain. But here is the important message. I made the playoffs in NASCAR Heat 2. Man, I won the regular season race, but who wins the point? Oh, no way. I am the regular season championship winner here in NASCAR Heat 2. That was actually pretty good. Yeah, so you see, guys, I don't think Dakota Armstrong is eligible for the playoffs because he has 200 points. But look at that. We made it towards the playoffs here. So this is what the playoff standings look like. So it's going to be me, Blake Hook, Ryan Reed, Justin Allgaier, Daniel Suarez, William Byron, Brendan Poole, Ty Dillon, Eric Jones, Kevin Harvick, Elliott Sadler and Brendan Gaughan to fight for a championship proposal here in NASCAR Heat 2. Oh boy, I'm actually pretty excited. Even though the AI difficulty was at 103 difficulty, it was actually quite hard, I have to say. So guys, we just completed the playoffs here. I won the regular season championship. The point standing is already on the line. With that career win, I won the points. I won the regular season championship here in NASCAR Heat 2 championship mode. So in the meantime, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I claimed 4 career wins. I thought this race was going to be stressful, but at the end, it turned out to be one of the cleanest races in NASCAR Heat 2. So once again, guys, my name is Johan Gonzalez Flores, aka Gamerman Johan 400, and thank you all for watching this race. The only important thing I did is I'm in the playoffs here in NASCAR Heat 2. So I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching this video. I will see you guys next week, or maybe this weekend, who knows, to make the playoffs here in NASCAR Heat 2. I will see you guys next week, and I will see you guys, hopefully I'll see you guys this weekend or next week, who knows. But until next time, gamers, I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.